And again, y'all, Sean from KappisCards coming at you again tonight with another one of these eBay mystery boxes I bought. This one was listed fairly simply on eBay. Just said baseball cards, some from the junk wax era, some from about 10 years ago. So no idea what I got in this box. As always, I get these off eBay and other places, and I always buy like bulk products, and I turn them into team bags over there in my Etsy shop. You can get the link in the description of the video. Here it is, of course, on the breaker mat as well. So check us out over there if you can, and I'll have, all the teams that are out of stock right now back into stock soon. I'm sold out of about 2/3 of the NFL right now. Just trying to catch up with those, as well as some of these other baseball products that I'm getting back in stock, as opening day is approaching, right? It's, I guess, about 2 months away, 2.5 months away. So, who knows when that's coming here pretty soon. But still, right, let's check out what we got here. As always, I have not looked through the box at all. It's an older flat rate box now looking at it. And at least unlike the last couple, this one came in one piece. All I've done so far is rip off the label. So let's take a peek and see what we got. Hopefully there's, some different things in here. And right off the bat, I'm a political science professor. So I open up a box, and the first thing I see is James Monroe. That's not the first thing I'm expecting to see, is a James Monroe card, let alone a numbered James Monroe card. That is serial numbered. I have no idea what set this is. It's an SP Authentic of some kind from Upper Deck. What year is that on there? 06 or 08? Can't tell. Looks like an 08 to me. But still, right, so you got James Monroe, and we got William McKinley, a numbered card. Mark Twain is here. Mark Twain is not, no, it is numbered in there, right? 550 or something like that. So not a president, but famous person. And we got a Declaration signature here, Philip Livingston. So I do have some of these in my office already, right? Not chrome. I mean, this is a chrome card. I had paper ones, but still, I think I'll adorn the office with these as well, right? There on campus when I go back on Tuesday, right? Because Monday is Martin Luther King Day here in the United States. So, is there any more in here? Can't say I expected to see that, but okay. Here's some kind of David Ortiz thing with some legs. Sure. As always, looking for stars, looking for other players as well. Mix of cards is what I always try to do in every pack, right? Different, not just some stars and things like that, but different brands, different years, different things along that kind of line. So, no idea what year certified that is. I do like that Greg Maddux card, but year is that from? It is from 93, so it is the old black gold card. I didn't know if it was a reprint or not. So that's pretty cool. Some contenders from 08. Is this going to be like an Upper Deck pack going through here? Every card going a different way? Hope not. Mark Grace, Barry Zito, Perry Wood. So some recognizable names and some other players. Reggie Jackson. Mark Trumbo rookie card. He had a couple good years here and there, right? I remember he had a great year in Baltimore, too, towards the end of his career. Yeah. So, Hideki Matsui. Is that Troy Gloss as a Brave? Sure. Ernie Banks playing 2. David Wright. That's one I'm setting aside for the old PC. I don't know if I have that David Wright card or that one. First time you're watching me here on the channel, I am a Mets fan, right? And I'm trying to figure out how we didn't sign Carlos Correa, but don't get me started on that. Now they need to sign Keith Hernandez to the booth. Really don't get me started on that. And the frickin' Wilpon still owning SNY, but still, right, David Wright is one of the PCs there, along with the players when I was a kid, too, like Hernandez, obviously, and Gary Carter and folks like that. So, and then the modern players like Pete Alonso and things, I do PC, but they still do find their way into my packs, right? So, when I get doubles and triples and things like that, they do find their way in. So there's just some basic 89 and 90s tops as I was blabbering there. What do we got in here? What are these little cards? Donaldson, Springer, and Ryu, right? Those will just get mixed in. I usually don't count these as one of the 30 in the packs, right? I'll throw them in as a bonus card, along with any other mini cards I come across or stickers or anything. It's sort of a bonus in the different packs as well. So Rogers Hornsby. So cards look like, some of them are, there's what I'm saying with a little card as well, Pee Wee Reese. That's Zach Greinke cards, pretty neat little hologram sort of thing there, kind of 3D. Cespedes in the little baseball classic. I guess I have to pick a team to put that card in. Probably the Mets. So some more 90s here, right? Some Upper Deck, a lot of Phillies. Lots of Phillies. And some Brew Crew there at the end. Where else can I dig here? 30 cards in every pack, like I said, over in the shop. And you get a variety of different years and players and things. And, you can buy as many packs as you like, right? Once you get over $35 over there in Etsy, it's free shipping. So that's a nice, addition. And I do have a couple other free shipping products as well. Bulk products and things. A Ripken card that I just passed. But so there's a couple random stars here and there, right? Otherwise, these are good because, if you're like me, right? I was born 1980, right? So I grew up in the junk wax era, collecting tops and other things, Donruss and all those sorts of other things as you did back then when you set build as a kid, right? And you come back into it here in the pandemic, like a lot of us did, though I got in just before it because I went back through my collection when I had some family stuff in 2019, but still, you get back into it during this recent time, right? You probably missed a lot of these, from 10, 15 years ago like this, right? This is Bowman Chrome from, 2012. So, Kirk Neuenhuis rookie card. But good chance to get those sorts of things mixed in. Plus some of these, right? It's 21 tops. So, it's DeGrom. I will miss Jacob DeGrom. Mets fan, you can't have nice things. Come on. Let's see what else we got here. And what are these? Oh, Rookies and Stars. I didn't know they made baseball cards. I probably passed them at some point in the past, and it just doesn't ring a bell right now. But for some reason, I always, you get them a lot in football packs that I wind up, going through and buying and that sort of thing from that time period. Lots more Phillies again. Phillies are one of my better selling teams. Not the best. There's a Topps Laser. If you've never seen them, see how you can throw it there. It's all die cut. The pain in the butt when you get one that's kind of die cut down in here too, trying to put it in a top loader or a penny sleeve or anything like that. But still, they were an interesting design. But like I was saying, Steve Carlton, it's a throwback card, right? They're not really 82 tops, but still. Beltron. But yeah, so what I was saying, I don't remember now. Oh, well. Oh, Phillies, right? Not one of my better selling teams, but, they're up there. One of my best selling baseball teams are the Astros, right? Helps to be World Series champions and something, I guess, No trash cans involved this time, but still, right? The Cubs are a pretty good selling team, too. There's a Ryan Sandberg I passed. The Padres have been a hot team. Of course, the big ones, too. The Yankees, the Red Sox, right? The Mets. Ooh, there's a numbered card. What is that? That is... Can't see what that is through the camera. Oh, it's Matt Holliday to 149. So that's a nice addition to the Rockies packs when I go through and do them. Oh, here's another numbered card. Chris Carpenter. The pitcher there for the Phillies for a while, so that'll get mixed in. So, Cardinals are another hot selling team. And Mosaic here. I just saw Mosaic football for the first time. Watching another channel and them opening it. And they look pretty neat this year. I have to try to get some of them to mix into the packs as I'm doing football here as well. I'm trying to get them all out. Here's some more of these die cut cards that I got the last box opening I did. And I'm going to keep this Max Scherzer because I want to. And it's Bob Feller there. There's Freddie Freeman. Although, notice this Freddie Freeman. It's one thing I always like to point out here. See how that's blown up here in the corner? I take these out, especially if they're that bad, right? These do not find their way into my product, right, that I wind up selling you. They find their way right there into the old circular filing cabinet. And a lot of good mix in here. David Justice rookie cards, Kurt Schilling. And it's not technically his rookie. Schilling was in some 89 products, but Score wants to put that on there back then. I know the whole debate on that. I don't want to get into that. Some more Mosaic here. Nice to have some nice modern cards. Is that DeGrom? I don't know if I have that one. What else we got? What is that? The interesting ace card. Jack Flaherty. Lindor is a Indian there, right? Am I allowed to still say that on YouTube? I guess we'll find out. Say that at work, I'd get in trouble though, right? The perils of being in academia. You can't speak reality. You know, even if it was just history. Anyway, Brandon Wood here is an Angel numbered card. That's pretty cool. I always like to have some of these mixed in. I do know I have a box coming soon here with some autos that I'm going to mix in and that type of stuff. And I got a box of recent Donruss and some others to go through. And then I'll open them up here, and then we'll wind up putting them for sale in the shop pretty soon. Depends which one I can get done first, right? And it's a puzzle piece. Depends which one I get done first. I mean, I really should update the football first, right, if I can. Just need to source a little bit more on them and get them up. I've got enough baseball to start building, so have to decide there what to do and how we're going to do it. Get things up. What year is this Bowman? I get this a lot. It's a late 90s Bowman. 94. So, mid-90s. Top stuff there from 2000. Some junk wax era upper deck. Nice variety in here so far, and they're all pretty good shape. And packed fairly well, right? There's only been that one card that I've noticed has been really bad. But of course, I'll go through, there's another puzzle piece. I'll go through a couple more times as I'm building them and weed them out a little bit. Some of these with black borders is a little trickier, right? You know, you might see some edge wear and things like that on the ones you get in my products, just because, you know, what else can you do, right? I mean, it's just going to happen as you go through and look at these, you know, cards that are built like that, right? What year was that top set back in the 70s? That was like that with the black borders that you find them in great condition. It's so hard. Some inserts there from Heritage. Woodruff and Bieber, Frank Robinson, Mo. So some neat cards there from Fire. And some more random little cards. And these annoying score things, right? With a Nolan Ryan there at the end. What we got here? These look like a lot of, well, after this 20, was that 02 tops, right? A bunch of Mets there. It's kind of nice. Gary Matthews is a Met. So we got a lot of the 89 Donruss, some Ultra, and some more of these rookies and stars, some Leaf. It's like 96 Leaf or something. No, it's 02 Leaf. Wasn't even close that time. Usually a year off. When you watch my videos, right, I'm usually a year, you know, that close. That time I really wasn't. That's because, hey, I was, you know, 01, 02, I was in college. I was drunk, right? I wasn't collecting cards. So, you know, just trying to figure out what some of these are when you see them for the first time, or you see them for the 8th time, you still don't remember, which is probably my case right now. So, nice variety in here with some different stars, old and new, like Pops there, and that sort of stuff. As always, if you have cards you're looking to sell like this, you can hit me up. I'll put the email. It's KappisCards@gmail.com down in the description of the video. Especially football and modern football, right, is what I'm really looking for right now. But if you got stuff you're looking to sell in bulk, cheap, especially in the Indianapolis area, or we can cut out the middleman here in the form of the USPS, you know, I'm definitely interested. So you could hit me up there. A lot of Barry Bonds cards there towards the end of that pile. And some more of these 89 Topps Cubs. I forget where this box came from. A lot of Cubs, a lot of Phillies, a lot of Red Sox. Here's that Donruss. 97 Donruss. 97 is the year I graduated high school, so I did a lot of collecting cards. I'd say 94 94 was probably the last set I put together of Topps baseball. I don't think I did football that year. Of course, I was also big into starting lineups then, right? The athletic, you know, toy things. These things, if you're not familiar with them, right? This is Gary Carter from 1988. So I've got all the Mets right next to me here. But still, you know, hey, Mets. But still, that's sort of where my money went in high school, along with, you know, alcohol and girls. So, yeah. More Phillies. More Padres. I've got so many of this card. If you buy the Brewers, you're probably going to get this card in a pack. 91 Donruss. Somebody was elite hunting. And some more mid-90s Topps here. There's 94. There's Glavine. And some more of these puzzle pieces. But just throwing them away over here. Let's see what else we can grab. How about from right here? And this one. A couple upside down cards here. There you go. These Fleer Flares, right, from the mid-90s. It was a Titans, a recent card, right? Corey Seager. As a Ranger. I wonder if they're trying, if they can even compete this year. It's hard to tell. I mean, they spent a decent amount of money last year, and the money they, of course, put out this year for DeGrom and some others, right? You know, can they get up to the Astros and the Mariners? Guess we'll find out. Lots more Red Sox in there. Yeah, it's a good box. Nice mixed box. Better than the last one where it was... I mean, it's nice to have the last box that I opened, right? It was a bunch of 22 update, which is good, too. Right? Don't get me wrong. But like to have variety. And here's another David Wright card I'm going to set aside. Check and see if I've got it. Definitely got that Gooden card. Though it looked like it was a little blown up there. I'm going to have to check that again when I go back through. Let's grab this. More Donruss. 91 Fleer. Not even going to look. Some 88 Topps. 91 Score. 90 Donruss. And hey, it's Snape Mike Piazza. Don't think I have that one either. 10th anniversary team. It's an old Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Sr. That's actually from 1979, right? So it's in good shape for a 79 Griffey. I will mix that in with the Reds. So that's a nice card. What else? Here's another one of these laser cards. Louis Tiant. More Red Sox. More little cards. More 1992. I've got plenty of 92. I bought a mystery box at a local flea market. I didn't open it on camera. And I'd say of the 4,000 count box, 3,700 of it was 1992 cards. So they will be mixed in, the 92 Topps, into some different packs, right? Just because I've got plenty of them. The antique mall is funny, right? Because sometimes I'll find decent deals like that. I think I paid $8 or something like that for that box. But, you know, there's somebody who took a... you know, the old wax box bottom that had cards on it. They took it and framed it. It's in a frame in a case there, and it's like $20 framed, right? Which I've never seen before. It's so bizarre. You know, you find random things like that in antique malls. 83 Donruss, 84 Fleer, right? 90 Score, or excuse me, Leaf. A lot of Mets in here randomly, too. So there's variety. That does seem to focus on a few different teams, which, yeah, that's cool. We'll make it work. Some late 90s Score here, or Score Topps. I'm going to get it wrong one way or the other. It's been a long week. I'm tired. Let's see if I can dig down here further. Man. It's almost 20 minutes in, and I'm about halfway through the box. I'm not going to stay here for 40. We'll cut it off at some point. But some Bowman Heritage. Interesting. What year is that from? 07 Bowman Heritage. Some more. That's here's that there. 07 That's a different. Looks like it's still Bowman Heritage, just a different you know, card picture and stuff. Still says 07 on the design date. Correct me down there in the comments. You probably know better than me as you're watching this. Or this is 08 tops, right? God, it's 07. Jeez. You know. And now I'm hitting the camera, so take it out on something. Some 88 Fleer, 89 Score, and just some more random names in here. Probably Alomar's a Met. Yikes. It's always weird when you see some of these players and you forget what teams they played for, and you know, the random uniforms they might be on. You know, a few Marty Cordova cards there. Probably the weakest, or one of the weakest starting lineups they ever designed. I do have that one because, of course, I have the whole sets in the 90s of those. So some mid-90s Upper Deck, 93 Donruss. Stick that there. And let's maybe do one or two more grabs here, and then we'll call it a video. Some more 90s cards here. Well, I got some stickers coming. Tiger sticker, look out. It's Jimmy Fox reprints, some more Mets. It's a neat Todd Hilton card from Heritage. I remember this card. I think I had this, oh God, somebody punched a hole through it or something, look. But I think I had this card in a top loader or something because it was supposed to be worth something, yeah. Hot Shots for Prime. So, now with a hole in them, they're not. I think I remember getting that at the All-Star Fan Fest in '93 in Baltimore for that All-Star game. 89 Will Clark. More randomness there. John Franco. It's a Fleer card. And some more Fleer Platinum. More Upper Deck. More mid-90s Upper Deck. And what the hell, one more grab, and let's see what we got here. Oh, some of these mosaics with colors, Tapia, kind of Falefa, Madrigal, and some last year 22 Bowman here. And Zach Britton on the back. So it's a nice box, nice mix of cards, mix of different players, different years and stuff like that. You know, packed in there pretty well, but still pretty good shape overall. Looking forward to mixing these together with the ones I've got here and a couple other boxes here that I'll have videos coming out with soon from Modern Stuff, and we'll get these baseball packs updated. And as always, you can hit us up over here in the Etsy shop. Give us a like and subscribe here on YouTube if you enjoyed watching me open these. And I've got some more videos coming soon, not just like this, but I'll do some, hopefully some live broadcasts here soon with me sorting the cards and stuff like that. So check us out over there. Give us a like, subscribe here, or on our social media feeds, and we'll see you in the shop.